Hi Dad, I got your email about opening your coconut and how you were whacking at it with a hammer and you injured your hand. I have a foolproof way you can open your coconut without doing any damage to yourself, and you don't even have to go outside. You can do it in the comfort of your kitchen. All you need is your drained coconut and a heavy knife. I've got an 8-inch steak knife here that you can use. What you want is not the sharp end, but the blunt back of the knife. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the coconut and then you're going to whack. You're going to hold the coconut in one hand, and with the other you just whack along the equator of the coconut, because that's where the weak part is. And you just keep going around. You whack it, then rotate. You whack it, rotate. Whack it, rotate, whack it, rotate. I'm just doing a demo here, but in a moment I'm going to actually go ahead and crack this coconut. But I just wanted to show you, how you do this. I guarantee you 10 to 15 moderate whacks, this coconut is going to open up into two halves like this, just clean as a whistle. So you can also use a cleaver if you want, the backside of a cleaver. That'll work just as well. But I'm just going to use the knife, okay? Ready? So, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and a few more whacks, a good measure, but you can hear the tone of it. The coconut, it's starting to crack. And now, about 20, 25 whacks, et voila! You've got this beautiful coconut opened up into two halves. Then, and I'll use the cleaver on this one just to show you can use different, but again the back side of the cleaver, you don't use the blade edge but the back side. The two halves of the coconut, you can then have those so that you have 4 pieces all together. And you just hold the coconut, see how I'm holding it in my hand like this? And while you're holding it in one hand, you just whack back and forth over the pole, the so-called pole of the end of the coconut. And just methodically whack. Don't go crazy with this. Just rotate the half shell back and forth, and you've got your 2 pieces. Then you can do that again to get it into small enough chunks if you want to get the meat out. And then I'm going to show you one more thing. It's how you get the meat out. It's actually very simple. Take a knife. And all you have to do is put the knife in the end underneath between the shell and the meat, and then you just put it in and you just very carefully work the knife around like this. Oops. You have to be careful with this. And then as you go around the edge of the meat, keeping the knife between the shell and the meat, and just keep gently working it around, and you can see very quickly that you have the meat out. And there's your shell. And that's all there is to it.